everyone, it's Renee with Delaney Jane Cards. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another 2019 Christmas card series video for you, and although this card doesn't scream Christmas, I thought I would include it because it feels Christmas. I don't know if you know what I mean, but when I look at this, there is something very Christmas about it. So I was just showing you here what I was using, and I'm using the January 2018 Unity Kit of the Month kit called Twinkle. They have these they have rubber stamps, and they have these kits of the month that they put together, and it has a bunch of really nice stamps in it, and you can make several projects without even using any other stamp sets. They're really kind of cool. So I had a video in mind for today's video. It's part of the video isn't part of a blog hop, but there's a blog hop going on. So I have a coordinating blog post. So go there and comment, because there's like a giveaway. Super cool. The link will be below. But I had an idea for a card for this, and when I sat down, I couldn't make that card. I don't know. Do you get like that, where you just all of a sudden are uninspired to create what you thought you wanted to create? So I seen this snowman, and I had this like super moody lighting that I wanted to color him, and I could not see him any other way. So that meant I had to color him like this, because I could not color him any other way until I finished this out. I get like that. Like, I have an idea, and it has to come. I have to come to fruition. I have to make it happen. I have to color it that way, or I just am blocked thinking of any other way to color him. Now that I've colored him like this, I can think of 80 other ways that I want to color him and scenes I want to put him in, but I just wanted this super moody lighting. What I really wanted was to color white without leaving any white, which is kind of a no-no. Usually when you're coloring something white, you leave some white because that's the color you want to see. And I had this idea that I could do this without leaving any white. And in the end, you have to tell me, does the snowman look white? Because I'm curious what you think. So in the picture, we have all sorts of white. We have the snowman, and we have the white snowbank that he's on. And you really could color the sky any way. I didn't choose to color the sky white, so that does help with my scene here. And my snowman is getting really dark blue. I'm using my B90s, and I did speed this video up, but it's only sped up at 2 times. So you're seeing just twice. My coloring is twice as fast in this video as it is in real life. This entire card took me like 27 minutes. It never takes that little time to do a colored scene for me, but I have been super sick, and I needed to color something because I was going crazy. So this is what I'm coloring here. So I picked the darkest, most furthest away areas from this star. And you see me kind of sketch in like a triangle and then color half his face yellow. I know, it doesn't make any sense right now, does it? But that is where my light is going to be. This snowman is going to be bathing in light. Can a snowman? I mean, you can't take a bath in water if you're a snowman because you're male, but I guess you could take a bath in some light, because that's what I'm doing here. So I used my B90s to get all of my shading, and then where I would normally leave a white spot or pull out my colorless blender, I used my BG90 to blend that out. So I am putting more color in the snowman. There is no white space. And for the snow, I'm using my BGs, like my deepest, darkest BGs. I had pulled like 78, 75, 72, and 70. And apparently when I was coloring, I skipped the 75, but I don't think it really matters. I think it all works out the way I want it to. So I did the BG 78 right on the edge where it would be the darkest in most of the places that I thought it would be the darkest. And then I pulled that out with the BG 72, and now I'm pulling that out again with the BG 70. I really like the BG 70s for snow. I use BG 72 and 70 a lot to make snow or to color snow, but usually I leave white. So the orange carrot, I have YR04, YR23, and YR27. 04 at the top, 27 at the bottom, and 23 to blend them. I wanted that real bright orange because it's in the glow of that star. So he's going to have a green scarf, of course using YG17 somewhere in the mix because, well, I love that one. But I wanted this really drastic highlight, like a really moody lighting. I wanted that star to have the most powerful glow a star ever has had, that shines down on a snowman. And I know it sounds dramatic, doesn't it? But that's what I'm going for here. So I colored with my lightest color the glow, the part that I wanted to glow, because I did not want to lose that. And then I put my next lightest down on the rest of the image to color it in, to kind of get the paper worked up so that my colors will blend. Then I went in with my darkest, which is G28. And then I blended it together with the YG17. I mean, come on. That color just brings that whole combination to light. And what I did there is I created the biggest contrast that I could in that YG family by pulling in a G29. Like, it's G28, G29. I think it's 29. Yeah, G29, which is a really deep shade. So far, I have left no white on my image. And now I'm going over that glow with the Y08 and then Y02 so that the glow on the snowman's face is really, really, really yellow. And then I also went over the part of his scarf. Now here I'm starting to add the glow, and I filled in kind of that triangle glow that I wanted with the Y02, and I started to put the glow on the snowman. He'll get more glow. I was just kind of hesitant, and I just wanted to wait and see what happens. So here for the sky, I needed another blue combination, but I wanted it to be a deep, saturated blue. Like that nighttime, beautiful blue, not a black sky, but, very much blue. So I started here with my B34 and just kind of scribbled it in the background. It was way easier to come in nice and tight to my image with that. Just in case I couldn't get my dark color all the way up there, I knew that I at least had color. So then I used B39. Now this is a very dark blue. It's not a black blue. It's not a purpley blue. It's like the Pantone color of the year blue. It's just blue. And then I pulled that out here with the B37. And you see I'm getting this really royally rich, not royal, because royal's more like purpley. I'm getting a real blue night sky, very saturated blue color in the night sky. And as that blue goes on, you can see that snowman is starting to not look so dark when he was very, very dark just a couple minutes ago, because of all that B90 colors. I mean, B99 is a very dark color, and I use that to color white. Because I just wanted moodiness. So here I was checking to see how far I needed to color and what exactly was going to show when I used my Spellbinders oval here. These are really old. I did find them on Amazon. They will be linked to my blog. I don't know if anybody's interested in them. There are a million ovals, but they're the ones I used. So I did fill in the star with the Y08 and then finished the glow with the Y02. And then here I got a little more bold and added it to where it would hit that second bump of the snowman. So then I die cut the, I think it's called In the Navy. It's Gina K Navy heavyweight cardstock. And then I ran it through the Darice Falling Snow embossing folder. Now that embossing folder is really meant to go sideways. I just didn't use it sideways. You can think outside the box too. It's okay. And then the oval that I had used double-sided tape when I run my stuff through, so it never, ever tears my paper. And I am in love. But I used that to heat emboss my sentiment because why waste paper? And I wanted it the same colors. So this sentiment says, never stop looking up. And I had some little strays there, probably from not enough of the powder stuff used because I used tape. And then I heated that so that it was shiny and beautiful. And then I fussy cut this out. I didn't want to die cut it with a shape. I thought that more organic feel of a fussy cut sentiment would look really good. And I got pretty close to the letters. I really just, I wanted to just highlight that white embossing. And this is the only white in my image. I used a white gel pen, and this is my favorite. It's the Sakura Jelly Roll number 10. It just seems to glide really nice. And funny story about that gel pen is my son had left it out on my desk and it had dried up. And I thought, oh, it's forever gone. And it works just fine now. I don't know. And then I added a little bit of Nuvo clear overlay pen to just the shine, just where the light hits the snowman. I wanted to add just a little magic to that. And then I adhered to this never stop looking up with some art glitter glue here down in the corner. I probably could have put it up top. That would have made more sense, huh? And then I was like, well, I need a little bit more. So first of all, I showed the shine that the glitter overlay pen has. And then I pulled out this white, it's a pigment ink pad by Amuse. I just added a little bit. And then added my panel to a card base. It's just a top folding A2 size card base. And then I used the same glitter pen to just dot randomly on some of those embossed areas. Just wanted to add a little more interest. And that is my card for today. Here's some still shots of the coloring. You can see that that glow is on the snowman and how there really is no white left. You can actually see all that gel pen detail over every area on that snowman so that it doesn't blend into the white background. Here you can take a good look at my sentiment, and I really appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, this is part of a blog hop, so there'll be a link to my blog below. Hop along, leave message or leave comments, not leave messages. And Unity always has great prizes, and they have a prize package. So thank you for stopping by, and as always, give cards generously. Bye!